Tiffany, Pollard, the HBIC!
Oh, my goodness.
Looking back, were you really in love with Flavor Flav?
Oh, absolutely. You know what? One thing I am not is a liar. Some of these husbands need to be ashamed of themselves. So many rappers are in my DMs, and I'm like, isn't that your baby's mom?
Botox.
I never did it.
Have you just always been like that?
I'm a little bit Tourette's schizophrenic.
Okay.
Because I'm going to check a every time. Nobody's going to disrespect me. The HBIC is always right.
I can't believe this is happening. Welcome back to Not My Bag. Today we have a UK exclusive. This is her first and only podcast in the UK. It is reality TV icon and sensation Tiffany Pollard, the HBIC!
Oh, my goodness.
This is a fever dream.
Really?
Mama, I can't believe you're here.
I can't believe you have me. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming in.
Your set is really cute, classy, demure.
Thank you. It's giving like Notting Hill vibe, living room vibe.
Yes.
Very chilled and demure like us.
I may not leave. I might want to move in for a little while.
Baby, you can stay. We can start a pod together, whatever you want. How is the UK treating you?
So good. Why is everybody so nice here? I love it. It's a good thing. It's not like this where I'm from.
What's it like in New York? I've never been.
It's very, very street pushy. Like, get out of the way. But over here, it's like, Mom, are you okay? Are you all right? Can I get you something? I'm like, wow, this is like literally treating me like a queen. The UK is so good to the HBIC.
You are the queen of New York. So to be fair, no wonder everyone's rolling out the red carpet for you.
I love it.
I am too. I've got actually a really fun game to start off with. A little vibe check for us to ease into the episode, right?
Perfect.
Did you see the light change?
Wow, you're magical.
We got budget.
Sure do.
So I'm going to read out some words and it's word associations. You've got to say the first word that comes to your mind from the word I say.
You sure you want me to play this game?
100%. So to start off with, fame,
Money.
fake,
Bitches.
love,
Trust.
drama,
Queen.
betrayal,
Oh, help me. I don't know what to say with that. Can we come back to the betrayal?
yeah,
Okay.
Botox,
I never did it.
Bagg,
Oh, this is hard. Oh, my goodness. Money again. Shit.
shoes,
Oh, maiden type of shoes.
Gemma, and that is that on that round. Oh, phenomenal. What a way to just ease in, you know?
So much fun. Thank you for this game. I needed to play that.
That's okay. I really enjoyed it. What is your most used emoji?
I would say the one with me sitting on the bed with my shades on. I see that constantly.
Oh, yeah. Like the meme of you. Oh, my God, babe. We're going to do that later, you know.
We have to.
Phenomenal. It's phenomenal. And finally, for the vibe check bag, what's a misconception about being the HBIC?
I think people think that I just want to just fight all the time and I'm just looking for an issue. But no, actually, someone has to fuck with me for me to get to that level. Can I swear? Or
Baby, you can swear.
Oops. But yeah, somebody really has to I'm not a bully.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people think that about me until they meet me. They're like, oh, she's cool until you step on her toes.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to check a bitch every time. Nobody's going to disrespect me. If you do, I'm going to put you back in your place.
So you're a lover until you're pushed.
Period.
And then you're a fighter.
Yeah, that's exactly
Come
it.
on. Same here.
I know that's right.
I know that's right. I'm a morning person now. So you started reality TV 2006. You were on Flavor of Love. And then you had your spin-off, I Love New York.
Yes.
Yeah. And in your CBB intro over here, you said, I was supposed to put these bitches in their place and that's what I did 24/7. Amen to that.
Sounds like me. I mean, I have to do my mother proud, and she didn't raise no punk ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? So there you go.
So what's one thing you've never said publicly about your time on Flavor of Love?
The one thing I've never said publicly about my time on Flavor of Love. I think just like, I feel like the cameras were on me, but the thing that really helped me be myself the whole entire time during the series was just imagine the camera not being there.
Okay.
So I think if anyone wants to be in reality television or break into the game or the industry, forget that camera. It's all about you, and just live your life and be yourself, and people are just going to adore you. Yeah,
because I think now people are so scared about the repercussions online that they kind of hold back. I think we're seeing that in Big Brother this year as well.
Who holding back? They be holding back. Yeah, they've been holding back in that house.
Yeah, and I feel like people need to let loose more. Yeah. We need to bring back sloppy, messy.
We're trying to.
We will tonight.
We'll push it all the way tonight.
Pumpkin spat on you, right?
Yes, she did.
That's like one of the craziest reality clips of all time.
Yes.
How does it feel watching that clip back? What's that like?
I feel like, that's been 20 years.
Madness.
And people still have a reaction to it. Like they'll see me and be like, oh, the spit scene. And, are you going to whip Pumpkin's ass when you see her? She's been hiding from me for 20 years. I'm never going to see this woman. Is she still alive?
I was going to say, have you seen her now?
Probably not. She's probably dead with David.
I'll show you her afterwards.
Okay.
And let's just say, I don't think you even need to fight, I think God's plan.
I'll take your word for that.
And my next thing was, have you seen Pumpkin since? But obviously not, because you would have whooped her, so.
I ain't catching no case for that. She is not worth the jail time.
Exactly that. Have you always been so witty and funny? Because from watching your clips, like, it just flies out. The reactions, the wit. And I think, is any of it ever premeditated, or have you just always been like that?
I'm a little bit Tourette's, schizophrenic.
Okay.
And it works.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes those things where I really don't have those diseases, but in my mind I do, because you know what? I think I have a lot of racing thoughts, and I've always been that way ever since a child. So when people say I'm funny, it really doesn't register as funny to me.
Yeah.
It's just more like, oh, your brain doesn't work like that too. So I don't even really realize if I'm saying anything that's like the money shot. If you will.
Yeah, of course. Like you're not thinking about it, you're just doing it constantly.
Hell no, yeah.
Looking back, were you really in love with Flavor Flav?
Oh, absolutely. You know what? One thing I am not is a liar. So literally when I got approached in Hollywood, California, I was walking down the street. I was purse shopping. So that means I only had about $40 to afford a purse at that time. And this man, his name is Terrence Martin. I'll never forget him. He goes, I'm casting for this reality show. You'd be great for it. I thought he was hitting on me, so I ignored him. And he walked into the store. He followed me. He said, please just trust me. Give me your information.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a star. I gave him my information, and the rest is history.
No way.
Yeah,
that walk must have been crazy from you going to get that purse. You must have really been serving for someone to go, I need to cast her right now.
Yeah, and I didn't even realize. I just had on a pair of blue jeans and a little top, and he's like, you're made for TV.
What's the most outrageous DM you've ever received?
Oh my goodness. Okay. Maybe not the most outrageous, but some of these husbands need to be ashamed of themselves. So many rappers are in my DMs, and I'm like, isn't that your baby's mom? Or like, didn't you just get married? Like, these men have no shame.
No shame.
Yeah.
No shame.
I get a lot of trying to hook up with me, celebrity guys in the DMs.
Do.
I just look at them and I ignore them because I try to be good.
Yeah. And are you engaged?
Yes, I am.
You are engaged.
And my partner is so good for me.
Okay.
He's healthy for me because it takes a special kind of man to be able to deal with a brain like mine.
Okay.
And he knows how to work it.
Do you fight? Like, do you argue ever?
Sweetie, in our household, the HBIC is always right. So there is no fighting. We don't even have small disagreements. It's more like, yes, honey. Yes, dear. I'm your doggy. He's my puppy. Yeah.
I was going to say, I would not want to pick a fight with you. I'd just be like, whatever. The bag, you've got it. The dress, you've got it.
Exactly. That's my Scotty.
And your last interview I saw, your mum hadn't met him. Has that happened now?
Oh, well, that was another man I was seeing before him. The mom has definitely met the fiance. She's approved of the fiance.
Amazing.
If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even know my fiance.
Oh,
because
amazing.
literally they were friends first through the media.
Okay.
And then I met him through her.
Right.
So that's like approval for sure, the stamp of approval. So I really feel right about my decision.
Real Housewives of New York.
Yeah.
There's so much that goes around about you, like, ever being asked about being on it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Have you ever considered it, or has anyone ever approached you about it?
Now, I will say this about the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like I would fit in, not because it's not a great series or a great franchise. I think I'm just such a loner.
Okay.
I don't think I would fit the mold of what a housewife would be.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be showing up for the dinners, the brunches, the shopping trips. I'd just be off to the side doing my own thing. And they can't keep panning trying to find me. Like, would you get with the rest of the group, Tiff? So I don't,
I do understand what you mean. And also, you'd get the villain card. Which,
I would play it so well.
and I know you would. Speaking of, you did House of Villains, didn't you?
Yeah.
Twice. You came back for the second series. One of my favorite bits of TV beef I've ever seen is you with Omarosa. And you said, I find you to be a sucking, guzzling Republican and I sleep better at night knowing you aren't in the White House.
Those are my words.
Did you have beef with her before the show, or was this just on the show?
Absolutely not. We had no beef.
Okay.
In fact, we were already kind of talking as girlfriends before we actually went into the house.
Oh.
Because we kept it from production that we knew that we were going to go in.
Okay.
Because we kind of like heard it through the grapevine that we were both casted for
Sure.
the same series. So she tried me. And you never try the HBIC, honey, because I'm gonna have to go low.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen a takedown quite like it.
Yeah.
But it was phenomenal.
She left me no choice.
Yeah, of course. Another quote from that show, which I absolutely loved, and I think I'll be taking into life, is, please don't acknowledge me just because I walk into the room. That's the ultimate sign of weakness. You said that the moment you walked into the room. Is that something you live by? Are you like, when I walk into a room?
I said, don't acknowledge
Yeah,
me, right?
you said.
I mean, the bowing and all that. I mean, that's a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Like, we all know I'm the HBIC. Just calm down with it. I don't even act like that, you know?
Why did you go back for the second season?
I went back for the second season to piss off all the villains from the first season.
Okay,
I mean,
fine.
wouldn't you be jealous if I got asked back and you didn't? So, yeah, I went in there just to stir everybody up and
Of
be
course.
like, haha, because they didn't add me to the group text chat message.
What, in the first season?
Yeah, they just left me out. So,
That's because you're too powerful.
was it okay? You're good for my ego.
Trust me. I've had posters of you on my wall. You're just absolutely phenomenal. So, Celeb Big Brother, your series that you did over here.
Yeah.
Do you still stay in touch with anyone from that series?
I mean, there was a lot of social media following going on with some of us. Like Johnny Partridge, we exchanged emails. Stephanie Davis followed me. And Darren Day, he was hitting me up on my Twitter DM.
Was he?
Yes, he was.
Saying anything?
Like, hey, how are you doing? What's going on? That kind of thing.
Oh.
But I was like, well, you tried to play me in the house, so why would I talk to you here now?
Yeah.
Bring the cameras back and then we'll have a conversation.
Do you feel like you were done dirty in the series? Like, obviously you had some of the most phenomenal memes of all time from that series, but do you feel like the actual housemates just didn't really understand you?
Yeah, they pissed me off the whole time. It was so hard being in there with them because they really did not want to acknowledge my power. Like, they didn't want to see the structure that I was laying down.
Yeah.
Coming all the way over here from another country, doing my thing. They didn't care if I was there or not. Sometimes they would treat me like I was invisible.
Did you know any of them beforehand, or was it just completely new for you walking in?
I did not know too many people, but obviously Jonathan Cheapin,
Yeah,
David
of course.
Guest, you know,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. But everybody else is like just a new world.
Yeah. And who was the best and the worst housemate from that series for you?
The best housemate would probably have been, well, after that English roast, is it a proper English roast it's called?
Yeah.
Scotty T.
Okay.
And of course, he took a wonderful shower in front of me. So he would be the
I think
best.
he does OnlyFans now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
he's got some nerve.
I'm just letting... I'm just letting you know in case, you want to have a browse in your hotel room after late and live.
Uh-oh. The worst house guest? Oh, my goodness. Winston. Because he was making me do push-ups on the ground, and he had the wrong technique for me, and it actually swelled up my lower region, and I had to see the medic.
No
Craig,
way.
you should have saw how huge my vagina got that day. I didn't even tell you about it. It was horrible.
Everything swelled up from...
Yeah, because he had me doing the crunches the wrong way, and then I looked down, and my pelvis was just retaining so much water. I thought my vagina was going to explode.
Oh, my God. You've been on This Morning.
Yes.
Over here with your trip to the UK, and you have spoken about the famous scene with Gemma. One of the articles coming out of it is you've reignited the legendary CBB feud with Gemma Collins. Do you think you did? Because I think you just spoke about what actually happened.
Oh my goodness, that was just me literally speaking about what actually happened. I feel like Gemma and I are still where we were. And nothing has changed.
Yeah.
I mean, if I saw her, I would definitely look down at her feet to see what kind of shoes she was wearing.
You know, a really fun fact that I'm going to tell you about. I've seen the shoes IRL. Like, I went to her house.
Okay.
Because where my family are from in Essex, we live like 10 minutes from Gemma's house. And I bumped into her in a car park. She asked me to help her shopping into the car, like total diva.
Oh, wow.
And then she said, oh, like pop over whenever to help me like make some TikToks. So I said, okay, like fine. I went over and she said, oh, come into my wardrobe and look at these. And they are like pride of place, like a museum, like an artifact, like a relic. Would you ever wear them again?
Did she replace the stones?
I did assess for missing stones, and I can confirm there were stones missing.
Oh, so now the shoes are old maiden and ghetto because she didn't replace the stones. I would never wear them.
So you would never wear them again?
Ever. No.
So you haven't seen Gemma since the series,
Is she here today?
She's not. She's not. Trust me, I'm not having a Misfits boxing match. Would you ever do something like that? Do you know? So over here they do like celeb boxing matches called Misfits, where basically people get paid a shit ton of money to get in the ring and box like a celebrity. Would you ever do that with Gemma? Would you ever get in the ring with her?
For a shit ton of money? Of course I will. I'll take her down. I'm not going to say I'm not the best boxer, but I will be Muhammad Ali that day. I would channel some great boxer, Mike Tyson, somebody. Yeah, I would do it.
Okay, fine. Because I was thinking this week, I thought, imagine if they bring her out on Late and Live. I thought there was going to be something crazy going on.
I feel like you're my new agent. You're going to book me for this?
Craig's behind the camera. Like, I'm just giving you...
I forgot what a diva Craig is. Sorry, Craig. I don't mean that.
I'm just giving some ideas. Take them or leave them. Take them or leave them. So you spoke about the David's Dead scene as well on This Morning.
And respect to David Guest.
And respect to David Guest, and we must say that.
Yeah.
I just want to talk to you about, I've obviously seen the clip, but you said because he was really poorly that day when it all happened, wasn't he?
God.
And you said he kind of looked a bit like Pinky and the words you described.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then that's why you thought, you just immediately went to, oh, he's just popped the clogs and died.
If you were there with me and seen how horrible he was feeling and he was really fighting a lot of sickness and illness, you'd been right there with me on that moment. You'd be like, yeah, it has to be David because he was so ill. He was coughing, sneezing, going in and out of the diary room. Like, it was just a really bad situation for him. I'm interested to know with the reality setup, what was welfare like after you had that breakdown about his death? Like, did you have to go into the diary room? Did you have to settle down afterwards? Like, because it was a big reaction in the house. Yeah, it was. I feel like Big Brother was a little bit nervous. They didn't know, like, okay, is Tiffany flipping out? Is she really trying to fight? Like, so I feel like they had to like have me in the diary room to take a moment to dial it back. But then once I went back into the house, nobody wanted anything to do with me. Johnny Partridge did have the nerve to bring me some food at night, though, so thank God for him. He's like, did you eat?
But I can't believe that no one wanted anything to do with you after that. Yeah, but I feel like it was a genuine reaction then from yourself. Like, you obviously, it had, you're saying he was that ill.
Yeah, he was. He really, really was.
It seems like a genuine reaction. Do you feel like the hate from the other contestants in the house at that time was unwarranted because that clip always goes around of you getting nominated and you're like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Which I quote 24/7, by the way. I quote that in my daily life.
Good. I feel like they really wanted to protect Angie because she really was going through a loss. But at the time, I didn't. How would I know that David Bowie passed away?
Yeah, like you weren't going to know that from the cut off from the outside
Did I
world.
say his last name right?
Yeah, but David, I say Bowie, but I guess
Bowie? Okay. I would have never known.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah.
And R.I.P. to him as well.
Yeah. Period. So would you ever do it again? Like
Big Brother?
Like here, would you ever do it?
Oh, my goodness. I wouldn't be with those same people, right?
No.
Oh, yeah,
like
I'll do
a
it
new
again.
cast.
I would do it again.
Would
yes.
you?
With a new cast? Yes, absolutely.
Oh, I'd love to see you back. This series of Big Brother, obviously you're the panelist on Late and Live this week.
Yeah.
Your entrance, by the way, was absolutely phenomenal. The way you started in. I don't think they've ever done that with any panelist on Late and Live. They gave you your whole entrance.
Oh, I loved it. I was living for it.
It was amazing. Who do you think will win this series?
Honestly said, I really feel like it's going to be a close tie between Chesney and JoJo.
Right.
Who do I think's going to take it? Definitely JoJo.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I'm with you on that 100%. I think she's doing so well.
Yeah, she really is.
What do you think of the Chris Hughes and JoJo situation? Because it's everywhere at the minute. And
It should be everywhere because we're all trying to figure it out. But I really feel like there's a strong connection growing on both sides. I feel like JoJo is very young. She has someone at home that she cares a lot about. So there's a little bit of guilt there. But then she has this man, Chris, in her face all the time. And she's starting to get some emotions and she's curious. And Chris, he's just down for whatever. So, I mean, yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the both of them.
what do you think she drew on his hand?
Where I'm from, I'm not gonna lie, that gesture means I want to fuck. This right here, that's what that means.
Okay.
Every kid knows that. That's how you say it since the second grade.
Right.
Just go like that. Not that I was having sex in the second grade, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, okay, so you think, you have a hunch that it's that?
Well, I want to be sensitive to JoJo
Of course.
because she's now saying that she's non-binary,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So I want to be sensitive to her pronouns, but I feel like that's even coming about because now she might be developing feelings for a man.
Yeah, because I was sat there thinking, it was giving like that kind of bromance vibe. Chris was on Love Island over here and he had a bromance with a guy called Kem. And I know that he loves that vibe in TV to kind of find someone and have that. But then there was that kind of bromancy vibe, and then it was getting to like the stroking of the back and the sitting on each other, whatever. And I was just,
oh my goodness,
Did
you see the massage where her bum was up and he was just really getting in her glutes and working her? Something's going on when a man starts kneading your dough. Yeah, he's getting you ready for something.
Yeah, I thought that. Who do you think's been the worst housemates in there this series?
I have to say I'm a little bit disappointed with Daly. He needs a Tic Tac and he needs a good shave. He looks a little bit dirty and scummy. Like, we're getting that you're an athlete, but you could put on a decent shirt. Like, I don't want to see him in athleisure attire every single moment. Like, wow us. Like Chesney did when he did the Butler situation. Yeah. He really cleaned up really nice.
Yeah, Chesney looked great, didn't he?
Yeah.
I've thought that about Daly as well. I'm a bit like, he keeps saying to everyone, like, you're playing a game, you're this, that, and the other. And I'm like, you're not at a retreat.
Thank you.
It's giving care home. Like,
exactly.
You need to, no, but like.
He really is.
Yeah, he's just bumming around in joggers going, oh, everyone's game plan. I'm thinking, babe, you've signed up to a TV show. It's not all inclusive.
Well, now that Mickey's gone, he doesn't really have anybody in there probably vying for him the way Mickey, because he was riding for him. I'm like, what does he see in Daly that we're not seeing?
I felt like they had similar views.
Yeah.
I can't lie to you.
Got you. When you said that,
Clock it. I have a game to play with you.
Okay.
For the messy bag. Oh, will the lights change?
Oh, my goodness.
So this is called HBIC or BS. So I'm going to read some phrases and we've got to see if it's something you've said or it's a lie. Okay. So first one, good morning, not you, you can choke.
so me. That's HBIC right there.
You did say that. You did say that. That's one of my favorite memes. I actually was going through TikTok and I feel like you just started every single viral sound.
Well, thank you. I'll take credit for that.
Do you go on TikTok much?
Oh, I was supposed to say yes. Let me say yes so I can sound cool. Yes, I'll be living on TikTok.
Okay, amazing. I'm going to tag you later. Do I like pumpkin? No. I respect pumpkin. No.
You can't even get that shit out. You know that's a lie. That's BS.
Wait. Do I like pumpkin? No. Do I respect pumpkin? No. Does pumpkin still need a facelift? Yes.
Oh, yes. That's an HBIC-ism. I did say that. Yes.
You did say that. You did say that. My presence is the prize. You're welcome.
Ooh, that sounded a little bit pompous and arrogant. I didn't say that.
You didn't say that.
Did I say
No,
that?
you didn't.
Okay, yeah.
Because I feel like you're not.
I'm not. Yeah.
You're not arrogant.
I'm not.
That's one thing about you.
I didn't get that, Jean. Sorry, Mom. She probably was a little bit more. But yeah.
You should have sat there and ate your food.
Oh, that's me.
You did say that.
Yes.
Do you say that regularly? I can imagine that's part of the vocab now.
That's great advice. Like, sit there at dinner, mind your business, and eat your damn plate. Like, sit there and eat your food.
Every time you breathe, it irritates me.
I don't think I said that to anybody that I wanted to live, because you would die, right? If you breathed it and it irritated me, I didn't say that.
So you did say that.
I did know. Wow.
But you must have really hated them.
Okay, yeah, I had to be upset.
It was probably giving pumpkin vibe.
Very upset, yes.
I don't do closure. I do blocked, blessed, and booked.
That's not me. That's a little bit too positive to be me. I'm not there yet.
It was fake. Yeah. You don't have to like me. I'm not Facebook.
Child, I don't even have a Facebook account. That's not me.
You actually did say that.
What? Where are you getting me? I cannot with you.
And you don't even have Facebook. I'm obsessed with that. That must have been a real long time ago, because I don't feel like now many people even use Facebook, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Way more TikTok, which you use all the time. God gave me this face, this voice, and this attitude for your entertainment.
That's not me. I don't think it's me. Because I'm just like, where would I have said that?
You actually did not say that.
Yeah.
I actually couldn't hear that coming out of your mouth either. Beyonce, you look like Luther Vandross.
So me. Talking to Hottie on Flavor of Love Season 1.
She was a nightmare, wasn't she?
A nightmare with a bad wig, and had the nerve to say she looked like Beyonce. Come on, she set herself up for that.
She was a casting agent's dream, but she was crazy.
Yeah, she was crazy. She served raw chicken.
Yes, the raw chicken.
Girl, that's the raw chicken girl.
Yeah, the raw chicken girl. I remember that so vividly. Oh, gotta love it. If confidence was a crime, I'd be serving life without parole.
That's too complicated of a read. That ain't me.
That was not you. No. It's good, but it's not you. Do you know you have 30 minutes?
30, yes.
That was you. You know how viral that sound went, right, on TikTok?
I can't believe it.
Like, babe, hundreds of thousands of uses. I actually think I used it a couple times too.
I'll drink to that.
You should be getting paid for that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting a job. I'm a brand. I'm not getting a job. I'm a brand.
That could be me-ish. I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. Was it me?
It was you.
Yeah, okay.
That
probably was New York Goes to Work. Yeah. Probably said that on that show.
So I've said House of Villains, CBB, Flavor of Love, I Love New York. What other shows have you done?
Oh my goodness. You know what? Somebody read my resume to me recently and I could not believe it. I think I've been on over 40 shows.
No way.
And some movies as well. Like, yeah, I book it, I forget it, and then I go back to it and it's like, yeah, it just piles up.
You were in a music video with Todrick Hall as well, weren't you?
Yes, that was so much fun.
So you rap as well?
I mean, I won't do it here today. But yeah,
Triple threat.
so much fun in the studio.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
might see something with me in the studio.
Okay. Well,
We
I'm
get
ready.
in the studio later.
I actually can rap.
Oh my goodness.
I actually can. I can nail a Nicki verse.
Okay.
Let's do it at Late and Live.
Yes.
I think bottle of champagne, me and you. I'm down. AJ won't know what hit her.
I'm sold. Yeah.
So with the UK market, is there
Mm-hmm.
any other shows that you would do over here? I'm talking like we've got I'm a Celebrity, which is where you're in the jungle.
Yeah.
Would you ever do something like that?
Listen, I was just thumbing through the telly the other
The
night.
telly?
Yep. See.
The telly?
And what's the show where everybody's coming nude?
What? Naked Attraction?
Yes, naked attraction.
Yeah.
I am not over it. I've never seen anything like that before. When I say they get up real close on the penises and the vagina.
And there's piercings.
Yes.
And then they do the penis and the vagina. So then everyone's rating that.
Uh-huh. I want to host that show.
I think you'd be the best host for that. We need like a HBIC special of that.
Craig, get on it.
You know, when I was at work, someone signed me up. Like, I used to be in recruitment and someone signed me up for that
Wow.
show and I got a casting call.
What, did you go?
No, Mama, I'm not getting my cock out on TV. That's one thing I'm not going to do.
That's right. I love that.
I know,
Okay.
that's right. Yeah, no. So there's that. What else have we got? There's one called Dating Naked that Rylan hosts where you do the whole show naked as well.
Oh,
So
really?
it's a dating show all naked. We love nude here. Do you do a lot of naked shows in the US?
No, and I think that's why I'm so fascinated by it, because I like the fact that you're comfortable in your own skin. Because when you think about it, you are coming into the world naked.
Yeah.
I think we should be a little bit more comfortable without wearing clothes.
Yeah, I think I'm surprised that the US wouldn't
You would
do
think
that.
so,
You
right?
would think so.
Yeah.
It's not very British, but there we are. There's like cooking shows over here. We have
In the nude?
no,
Oh.
no, but there might be something there with that.
Hey, I make a good brown sauce. Chocolate.
So we got like Celeb MasterChef, Celeb Bake Off. Would you?
Oh,
do?
yes. You know what? The food shows, I'm obsessed because I've been leaving the telly on the Food Network.
Yeah.
The butter usage, the cheese. This man was doing pheasant and rabbit the other night. I was like, wow, is a pheasant a rabbit?
They're different things. There's bird and a rabbit.
Okay,
but yeah.
wow, yeah. I
What-
mean, it was just very interesting.
What do you think about UK food?
I think it's really delicious, very fresh.
Yeah.
And some of the flavors I wouldn't think to put together.
Mm-hmm.
Like when Chris ordered the takeaway, he said chips with curry sauce.
Yes.
I have to see what that tastes like.
So good.
Yeah. Is it really?
Salt and pepper chips with curry sauce.
Oh, stop.
Have you had a proper British Chinese yet?
Probably not. Is Nando's good British Chinese?
No. No, but Nando's is banging. What
Okay.
did you get from Nando's?
Oh my goodness.
What's the HBIC's Nando order?
Clay chicken with chips?
Okay.
Is it clay chicken?
It's like
Like a tandoori
yeah.
or something? Yeah.
tea. Okay.
Love it. Mhm.
Because I think we've just got back from the US. It was LA that we were staying, but
Nice.
I feel like the food, I feel like it's better.
So you love to eat those different variations of items in LA?
Yeah, I just feel like LA food was really, really good.
It's more playful, right?
It is, and I feel like you get in, it's just like sausage and mash, or
Yeah.
you know.
So you like a lot of preservatives and chemicals in your food.
I do. Have you tried pie mash and liquor?
I will tonight.
Oh,
That sounds like something I want somebody to do to me.
it's so East End. I feel like we need to get Tiffany a pie mash and liquor.
What is it? Explain it.
So the pie is just like, it's like mince in pastry, puffy. I think it's like a mix of meats as well.
Oh, wow.
Knowing the UK, probably some horse in there.
Oh, are you serious?
No, but we did have a horse meat scandal at some point.
Oh,
It was
I hope
years
it wasn't
ago.
in the kids' cheeseburgers. At lunch, the lunch line cheeseburgers had horse in it.
Yeah. And then it's with some like mashed potato. And then the sauce is called liquor. It's like a parsley sauce.
Oh.
But it's weird because it doesn't really taste of much, but you pour like a ton of vinegar on it.
Oh, I love
And then a load
vinegar.
of black
I'm
pepper.
obsessed with vinegar.
You like vinegar?
You had me at vinegar.
I had you at vinegar.
Have to have vinegar and everything.
Yeah, so that's pie mash and liquor, but that's the Cockney thing. That's like where I'm from, where my mum and dad are from. That's so, yeah, I feel like we'll do that for you.
Well, when I'm allowed carbs again.
Well, you're not on carbs at the minute.
I've gained 10 pounds since I landed.
You look great.
Well, I looked better before.
So I've got a gift for you.
You do?
Yeah, it's called, so we have the goodie bag.
Can I close my eyes?
You can, of course. Let me grab this.
Ooh, I love presents.
We turning this around in like 12 hours or whatever. So this is from my personal collection.
Ooh.
If you open your eyes, this is because you are the queen of memes.
Ooh, it smells expensive.
You can open...
This is real so good.
And this has got all the stones.
Oh.
There's no big feet.
There's nothing missing here. Other than my head. I can't wait to wear this.
So this is because you are the queen of memes.
Oh.
The queen of telly. What is next for you, queen?
So many wonderful things. First of all, I have to say, my faith is the biggest part of me. And that's what really has me sitting here today. So first and foremost, God is my source. Secondly, my steps are just so full of wonderful random things.
Okay.
I mean, y'all are going to get sick of seeing me. That's how many things I have pumping into the nation. And it's nonstop. I'm excited to have wonderful people in my corner. Craig, you know I love you so much. And I just have everybody just pushing for me to get that bag and get my proper respects.
Of course. And are you getting married this year?
You know what my man said? He said, you tell us when we're doing this. And I love that because he knows that I'm just somebody that wants to do it for me.
Yeah.
And not because everybody's saying, well, you've been engaged for so long. He just wants me happy, whatever that happiness means.
Yeah. And would you have like your own reality show again? Because, you know, like the Kardashians keep coming back and doing their thing.
Yeah, they do.
That...
The girls know how to work it. Yeah, they do.
Would you have your own type of thing like that? Because I feel like a fly on the wall vibe for you would be so fun.
I think, to be quite honest, I'm such a person that can tap into Tiffany, New York. And then there's also this homebody person.
Sure.
To where I wouldn't want y'all to think I was boring because I just love to lay in the middle of the bed and shop online.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that kind of thing. But it just seems like sometimes I want to work and then sometimes I just want to be me. So I haven't really made that crossover to just want to just full on be on television.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's like you get me when I say so.
Let's not ruin the magic.
Yeah.
Well, I hope to see you on the next series of CBB here. I feel like it would be...
Only if you go in with me. You coming?
Babe, I would do that in a heartbeat. But I feel like me and you would be...
We got to enter the house together.
Oh, that's the dream.
That's
the dream. And then we have a podcast afterwards.
Perfect.
You should get a podcast, by the way.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
How many days a week do I have to do that?
Like one.
Oh, I see. That might be doable.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 day a week. I would love to do that then.
I think you'd be incredible.
And it's just like an hour.
Just chilling.
Can it just be me or do I have to have guests?
You can just do you. And I used to get really drunk on these as well. But I stopped. I mean, it's 10 a.m. at the minute, so we're not doing that. But I used to, the first lot of episodes did with this.
Okay.
One time I had like half a litre, no, it was 1.5 litres of Ciroc.
We you a big Ciroc fan? Which ones did you used to like? What's your favorite flavor?
Well, I mean, that was just the plain, but I love the berry. I love the berry.
The berry is so good.
But babe, it was 2.5 hours long, this episode. It had to be cut down to an hour. Past an hour, I was slurring.
Wow.
Yeah.
We love a good slur.
We'd love a good slur.
Yeah.
We could be doing it.
You're just all over the place with your words, huh?
Do you know what I mean? And we'll be doing it again tonight on the panel. Trust me.
Oh my goodness. They're not ready for us tonight, are they?
I'm scared for tonight.
Craig, this is going to be the big one.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having
I
me.
can't believe this has been your first UK podcast ever. How has it been?
Well, how was it for you? You popped my cherry.
The best time. You're the first woman's cherry I've ever popped. I'm a gold gay. That means I've not gone near a vagina since coming out of one.
Oh my goodness.
Babe, not even close.
I don't blame you because some pussies are ugly.
So you enjoyed it, yeah?
I had so much fun. We have to do it again.
Baby, we will. When I'm over in New York, I've never been.
Still, right?
I've not
because
been.
Coachella is LA.
Yeah.
That's right. So you might have to come for Fashion Week or something huge. I could see you at the Met Gala.
Could you?
Yes, I could.
Let's manifest that because...
But we're doing it.
Period. good. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
It's been
you
amazing.
again.
I love you and I can't wait to see you
Oh.
tonight. And I can't even believe that just happened. I need to lay down. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Thank you everyone for watching, listening at home. I say comment your favorite Tiffany moment in the comments. Make sure to like, rate us 5 stars on Spotify, and we will see you again soon. Bye from me and the HBIC.